Hello and welcome to Pantheon of the Geeks. This is a look at the new Necron releases, including the Codex, the new Necron Overlord model and the data cards. So we managed to get hold of some data cards, which is cool.
Yep.
And this is it for the Necron releases, because next week's
Harlequins.
So this is everything. So we'll do a quick unboxing of this, you can have a look at that, and we'll go through the Codex, and we shall look at these first. Look at the data cards first.
You lost the plot there.
Lost the plot completely. Let's look at the data cards first. So do you want to open that first? Thank you. And yeah, so we've got the Necron Overlord here. So there is the sprue in there. There we go. You can see that in there. There's the sprue. So there's not really else to show you there. So what I'll do, I'll just open that and stick it together and put that on at the end of the video, so you can have a quick look at it. But for now, have you got the cards?
Yep, I have.
Cool.
Here we go.
Here we go. So we've got Powers of the Catan. These are new. These new powers that they've got, which we'll see some more in the book. But let's see what we get.
Usual type cards.
Usual types. We've got 2 sets here. Objectives there, siege ground, etc. So from what we've been used to expecting from these cards, and they're really handy. I like them.
Quite cool, actually.
I find them really useful. It's quite easy to forget what you're doing.
Yeah.
Plus they're all race themed, obviously, so that's super cool. So we've got them ones. That's the back, yeah, it's cool. There you go. For all the Silent King and so on.
Didn't like the look of that one. Slaughter the living.
Why?
Are you sure these things are safe? In the house?
You've got Tyranids.
They're safe.
So we've got the Catan cards, which do always look like playing cards when we get these big ones.
Yeah.
Cool. Powers of the Catan. See that on there?
Antimatter Meteor.
Yep.
I'd say outside that because I couldn't see what it was saying.
Let's find out whether these are one-use things or not, because that's pretty badass. Apocalyptic Blast. Really? Cosmic Fire. Again, Apocalyptic Blasts. So we've got Seismic Assault. There you go. Assault 20. Or Assault 10. Still better. I'm going to drop them on.
It was going so well.
Yeah, yeah, I was going on. Sky Falling Stars.
You've just used that one.
Yeah.
Sky Falling Cards.
Oh yeah, it's very funny. Times Arrow. There you go. You just pause the video if you want to read any of these fully. Cool. So pretty badass actually. So the Codex. Let's see what's in there. So another hardback Codex. Kind of what we've come to be used to from the Codexes. This will be the last of the Codexes now. They're all let in hardback, aren't they?
Yeah.
So obviously we said we've got the Harlequins next week, so they might start releasing some in-betweeny type armies.
Like
new
supplement.
Stuff. They might even do Sisters of Battle or something.
Oh, I hope so. Please do Sisters.
Whoa, that's pretty good, right? Necron Legions. So we've got all the background. That's Imhotep the Stormlord. And then got histories there. The Awakening. Necron Dynasties. Cool map of the Necron Dynasties, I imagine. And the empires that are waking up. Where's Terra? Anything around here?
You got Voss, Terra and Mars.
What's that, is it?
Is that?
There's no dynasties over it.
Doesn't look like it.
Kind of. I expected to see where Mars was. Hierarchy of the Tomb Worlds. Silent King, Regent of Royal Courts, Enforcers, Dynastic Legions, so on. Deathmark Guilds, Flavor 1 packs. And Enslaved, which are the Catan at the bottom. Yeah, cool. Reclamation Legions. It gives you an idea how they're made up. Oh, these are cool. Overlords. Oh, what the Overlord glyphs are. Have a good read through this slide. Looks like there's a lot of information. It's all cool. Legion colours. And what the bits in the middle mean.
Alright.
That's pretty handy. Might repaint my Legion and rebase them as well. Put them on the bigger, newer bases. Because they have quite a wide stance to the Necrons, so I'll see. I need to rebase them anyway. Because I did some bad work on the bases. I did them a long time ago. Monoliths and Tomb Blades. Don't have any Tomb Blades. Need to get some on. Death Marks, Lich Guards. So there's absolutely tons of background in this by the looks of it. Even to War Engines. I do like the drawings and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, they're very, very detailed.
Praetorians.
You must drive your spider car like this.
Yeah, spider cars. Cool. I want one.
I don't know what they're called. I've only just got into Necrons.
Stalkers.
Stalkers.
Stalkers. Got one in a box and I've never stuck together. Destroyers.
Yeah, no, that's what I was asking you about before, wasn't it? When you said,
Flayed
oh look,
ones.
flayed ones. I went, how can you have a flayed one Necron? Because the metal.
Well, if unless it's changed the lore, there's some kind of virus that goes through the different worlds, and it sort of like writes into the system, and they go a bit nuts. A bit like berserkers and stuff.
Right.
And then just cover themselves in the remains of the people that they chop up.
I see.
So they flay the skin off and like,
Stick it on them.
Hence the name flay ones, but then the nuts. I don't think the people. I think like one or two Tomb Worlds might sort of cultivate them, but
Well, that one looks like it's trying to look like a real person with flesh on its face, kind
they're
of thing.
usually shunned by most worlds because it's not really part of the design. Cool. Spiders and wraiths. I can think of the word then. Thing from Matrix. Sentinel. There we go. That's what I'm trying to think of. Mefrit Dynasty. So this is the one you're thinking of painting.
It is, yeah, the orange and green.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The one from
the
Exterminatus.
Exterminatus book, yeah.
Cool.
I just like the orange. I think it's a bit of a different take on the bog standard green. But
I quite like the green. We're a bit torn on this. Nikolai Dynasty. It sounds very Russian.
It does, doesn't it?
You say it like that.
Nikolai.
There we go.
Again, I like that colour, the blue and gold. But man, I'm a sucker for blue and gold.
That's pretty nice actually.
It is.
It's still got the green energy sources. And then a few other little vampires. Red
Red
Skull. See that on there? The Red Skull. And then obviously the history. Alright, cool. So it starts in the 41st millennium. And the king returns. But how far it's going to go through. The fate of Cryptus. We'll read it out later. We've got some pretty pictures. It's actually bog standing Necrons. That's
Liverpool FC Necrons.
Liverpool FC Necrons, okay. Yeah, I suppose it's red and...
It's red and white.
Yeah, sure.
It just needs LFC writing on the side.
Fair enough. Pretty nice actually, but I've got enough red out of these.
Need a bit of a change.
That's the Nikolai.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that colour.
Panel beaten sort of gold colour that they've got.
I like that colour scheme.
And then the orange ones.
Yeah, the green and orange.
And there's the Lord, which I spotted in Exterminatus. If you've watched that video, I did spot him. So it'd be cool if they released that model. The only model they released for the Necrons, but at the moment anyway, as far as I know.
You're obviously listening to you. Oh, Tempestus.
Tempestus, cool. And then Forces of the Necrons. It shows you how they all fit together. Curion detachments. Got some war gear now. We got ranged weapons, gauntlet of fire, Tachyon arrow, and then we've got hyperphase swords, void blade, war scythes, techno arcania, mind shackle scarabs, phylactery, resurrection orb, phase shifters. So nothing new there. That's all stuff that's been in previous books, I think. Artifacts of eons, the solar staff, the veil of darkness, the gauntlet of the conflagellator.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, don't want that. Sounds like something you need cream for. Void Reaper, the Nightmare Shroud, and the Orb of Eternity. And here we have the actual. So, see if we can zoom in a little bit. There we go. So the Overlord. That's basically his rules. The Lord at 50 points.
Looks like he's puffing his chest out because he knows he's getting his photo taken.
He is. We've got Destroyer Lord there and the Cryptek there.
That's an interesting looking model.
Which one?
The Cryptek.
The Cryptek's a cool model. I think I've got two of them. Unfortunately they're in fine gas, but there we go. It's life. Oh, Nemesis and Oberon. Cool. Illuminatus Scissors and the Diviner, Orican the Diviner, Anakia the Traveller, and Terrazin the Infant. And then we've got Catacomb Barrage, Command Barrage, Barge. Cool. Now we've got Box 10 Warriors, so they're coming in at 130 points. 10 Warriors. Reanimational Protocols and Ghost Flayers. And they can take the Ghost Dark as a transport. Then we've got Immortals. 85 points. And Leech Guard. Death Marks. Like that. There's a lot going on there. I'll let you guys pause that and have a look at it yourself. And flayed ones. There you go. So this is the first time I've looked at this, so I haven't really had to read through it myself. There you go. Stalkers. And we've got the Catan, the Nightbringer. And the Deceiver. Night Scythe, fast attacks. And the Ghost Arc. Not seen any major differences, but then again, I haven't really looked into it yet. I'm gonna have to have a look. If anyone notices anything, please post it in the comments. Tomb Blades, Destroyers, cool. Heavy Destroyers, and Spiders. Doom Size, and Monoliths. 200 points for Monolith. Yeah, it's the same. I can't quite remember. Annihilation Barge. A long time since I played Necro. Doomsday Arc. Transcendent Catan. Nice. Which is a very cool model. I do like that one. I intended to get that at some point. I have a Catan and a that's the Tesseract Vault when you put them together. Got one of the, oh there it is, the Obelisk. One of them. And then we've got Imatech, the Stormlord. Now we've got some formations going on. So I think this formation, Reclamation Legion, was in White Dwarf. But if you haven't seen it, it's an Overlord, 0 to 2 units of Lich Guard, sorry, 1 to 4 units of Immortals, 2 to 8 units of Warriors, 1 to 3 units of Tomb Blades, and 0 to 3 Monoliths. So that's how many Tomb Blades. Let's get some of them. Now we've got Adjudicator Battalion, which is 2 lots of Praetorians and a Stalker. Got a Destroyer Cult, which is a Destroyer Lord, 3 units of Destroyers and 0 to 1 Heavy Destroyers. And then we've got a Deathbringer Flight, which are 3 Flying Croissants. Sorry, 3 Doomsayers. We've got the Living Tomb, which is 2 Monoliths and an Obelisk. Well, 0 to 2 Monoliths and an Obelisk, you just have an Obelisk. That's cool. More reason to get an Obelisk. An Annihilation Nexus, Doomsday Ark and 2 Annihilation Barges. Canoptic Harvest. Oh, we got Canoptic Spider, Wraiths and Scarabs. What does that give them? Because I've got all of them. Adaptive subroutines. At the start of each of the controlling player's movement phases, choose one of the following special rules. Fleet, Reanimation Protocols, Shred. Canoptic Spider from this formation. And all units in the formation within 12 inches of the spider from this formation benefit for the effects of the chosen special rule to the start of the controlling player's next movement phase. Alright, cool. And then we've got the Royal Court, which is an Overlord, 1 to 3 Laws and 1 to 3 Cryptax. So the court's still in there. Cool. And then the armoury at the back. The Warlord traits. It's got Enduring Will, which is Eternal Warrior. Eternal Madness, which is Zealot. Immortal Hubris, your warlord and all friendly units from the Necron faction within 12 inches of him re-roll failed morale, pinning and fear tests. Hyperlogical Strategist, while your warlord is alive you may add or subtract 1 from any of your reserve rolls. Implacable Conqueror, your warlord and all friendly units in the Necron's faction within 12 inches of him have the Relentless and Crusader special rolls. And Honourable Combatants. Your warlord must always issue or accept a challenge if able to do so. And he has all failed to hit rolls when fighting in a challenge. No friendly character other than Oberon can attempt a glorious intervention in a challenge involving this warlord. If an enemy refuses a challenge issued by this warlord, the warlord gains the Hatred special rule for the remainder of the game. Oh, cool. I've got the armoury, which is Death Ray. Cool, Doomsday Cannon, yay. All cool names. Ghost Weapons, Particle Weapons, Royal Covenant. I don't see anything new. I've seen from the previous book. Staff of Light, Synaptic Disintegrator. Alright. Tachyon Arrows. Flamer Weapons, which is Gauntlet of Fire and Heat Ray. Cool. Telsa Weapons. Sure, yeah, I think they're the same. I will have to check all this, and if anyone notices they're any different, please let me know. Melee Weapons, Flare Claw, Hyper Sword. So it all sounds very familiar. There's nothing that's jumping out and going, oh, I haven't seen that before. Necron Vehicle Equipment, Eternity Gate. Start of each friendly turn, you can choose 1 friendly unit within the Necron faction. It's entirely the models are either in infantry, jump, or reserve. This is just a monolith. It brings things in from ongoing reserves, which is what it did before. Quantum Shielding. Okay, this is all of its front and side armor values is 13. Pretty It can lose its quantum shielding, it can be deactivated. Right, fair enough. I should put that up, have a look at it. And there's the monolith rules. Let me know if there's any difference. Techno Arcania, so this is from the War Gear list before. Chronometron. 5+ invulnerable save against shooting attacks. Dispersion Shield. What's that? 3+ invulnerable save. However, it can never claim the 2 weapons bonus in a subfight. Okay, yeah. That's the shields the guards have. Fabricated Claw Array. Gloom Prisms. Mind Shackle Scarabs. Nebuscope. What's that one? Okay, Phase Shifter, Phylactery, Resurrection Orb, Shadowing, Shield Veins, and there's the ones I was talking about before. And the powers of the Catan, which were on the cards that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So we got Artifacts of Aeons. See what artifacts we've got. So the Conflagellator weapon, which we said before, Strength 7, AP2, Assault 1 and 1 use only. I hate 1 use only weapons.
It doesn't sound as good as it is.
No. It's fine until you say 1 use only. I thought, ooh, the Flame with Strength 7 was not to be. And AP2 is pretty bad, but we'll be able to use it once. It's like meh.
Yeah.
Nightmare Shroud. It's 2+ armor save. Confers fear once per game. During any friendly shooting phase, the bearer can choose an enemy roll within 18 inches. They must take a morale check. That's alright. The 2+ armor save is pretty good. Causing fear. The one-off thing's a bit, well, whatever. Orb of Eternity. It's a once per game thing. But it does give you a reroll on the failed reanimation protocols. The +1 bonus till the end of the turn. So that is actually pretty useful. If like, your lord's died or something and you failed your reanimation protocol, you can activate that and you'll get the +1 bonus and another reroll basically. So that's an alright one. Solar Staff. That is a 12-inch weapon with Strength 5, AP3, Assault 3, Blind and Solar Pulse. Solar Pulse is once per game. At the start of any turn, the bearer can use a special rule. The once per game thing. When it does, the night fighting rules are not in effect for the round of the turn. In addition, when this special is used, enemy units targeting the bearer or this unit fire snapshots only until the start of the night. So, I mean, if you're in night fighting rules, that might be quite useful actually, because majority of the time night fighting rules only last for part of the game. Staff itself, it's only range 12, Strength 5, AP3, but Assault 3. Yeah. We've got the Veil of Darkness. The Bearer of the Veil of Darkness has Deep Strike, a special rule. In addition, once per game, at the start of any friendly movement phase, the bearer can use the Veil of Darkness to remove himself and his unit from the table, even if they're locked in combat. They can immediately arrive anywhere on the board using the rules for Deep Strike. So you can move them around. Pretty handy. And the Void Reaper, which is a Scythe, +2 strength. AP2, Melee, Armour Bane, Flesh Bane, Mastercrafter 200. I like that one. And the powers. Oh no, not powers, the tactical objectives I showed you before. Ah, there. And that's profile. That's good actually. It's always interesting, the background information looks pretty interesting. I'll have a read through it and see if there's what's different and what isn't.
Yep.
We'll be back in a second with the stuck together Necron. Okay, so I said at the end of the video I'd show you the Necron Overlord. The instructions are actually in there. It's sticking together. Pretty simple. One thing I would say is one of these bits, tassel bits down the side, I'll show you on the model, it actually stuck to the sprue and I didn't see that, so then I pulled it off completely. It's not a little bit there. So just be careful when you're taking it off the sprue. Other than that, dead easy to stick together, really quick. It's only a single model. It's actually on a Terminator size base. I actually thought this was one of the newer bases, which is Space Marine from, but it's not. It's a big Terminator size base. And he takes most of it up. See the way a cloak comes around like that. It's very cool. A lot of motion in there. He's doing his Hamlet bit with the Resurrection Orb. And a really cool looking scythe, which I really like a lot. You can zoom in on them all there. So yeah, very cool. Looking forward to painting him.
In green and orange.
Maybe. Decide that, yeah. So thanks for watching our video. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the new Necron releases. As I said, that's it really for Necron, isn't it? We've got the Harlequins next week.
Yep.
Which you might be able to get some of them, hopefully. And so that'll be our next week's video, probably Harlequins. In between, I've got my Blood Angels coming up from Deathstorm, which are now painted, finished. I'm going to do a showcase video on them. So hopefully I can have it up tomorrow.
My nids are coming along.
You're still painting
quite well.
your nids?
I've only got my Carnifex and the Spawn of Krypton
well,
to come.
halfway through Spawn, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's only the Carnifex you haven't started.
Yeah.
Then we can see the whole lot together and then we can have some games, which would be cool. And what else? Painting my Skaven at the moment. Making quite good progress with them. So the Storm Fiends, I think it was last week we unboxed Storm Fiends, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
They're nearly done. Thanquol.
Thanquol's nearly
done.
Done, yeah,
Well,
it looks very cool.
Bone Ripper's done, it's just Thanquol I need to do. And I've not started on the Vermin Lord.
I've not even started on mine yet.
He's undercoat, he's ready to go. And that's it really, so I've been painting some Skaven stuff up this week. And if you've seen Don't Starve on our site, take a look at it. We're going to record some more Don't Starve, and this time you're going to be able to hear what we're saying properly, because I'm going to make sure Vent's working properly this time.
And it doesn't start rebounding stuff from like hours ago.
I think there's 4 or 5 episodes where the sound's a bit funny, so I'm going to get them up as quickly as possible, and then we'll be able to start from where we left off.
Yeah.
And hopefully neither of us will die again, because I don't know how many of those respawn thing points there are in it, if you've watched the video so far.
Oh, if we can find another one.
Yeah, but once we both die in it, then that's it, it's done, and then we'll probably start again.
Yeah.
At some point. But hopefully people are interested in that. If you're not, let me know. If you are, let me know. Any comments, please let me know any comments. And thanks for watching again. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.